Hello and welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm your host for the day, Hiba Samad. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 7th. If you're new to our show, welcome to COVID-19 Today, where we bring you live daily updates on how this global pandemic is impacting our city, our residents, and our businesses here in Torrance. I invite you to email us at our new email address, covid19today@torranceca.gov. Tell us how you or someone you know is demonstrating how Torrance cares. Now, over the last 24 hours, the number of cases in Los Angeles County increased by 550 more, bringing the total count to 6,910 with 169 deaths. Here in Torrance, there are 92 confirmed cases. Officials say a tough few weeks are still ahead. And to clarify, the numbers in Torrance includes all Torrance zip codes, including addresses not within city boundaries. Los Angeles County Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer is asking residents to stay home in the coming days, as it will be a critical week in fighting against the spread of the virus. Ferrer says if you have enough supplies in your home, this would be the week to skip grocery shopping. The recommendation comes as the number of cases in Los Angeles County nears 7,000 confirmed cases. April 7th marks National World Health Day. Since its inception in 1950, the celebration aims to create awareness of a special health theme, highlighting a priority area of concern for the World Health Organization. World Health Day 2020 honors and celebrates the work of nurses and midwives, recognizing their vital role in keeping the world healthy. Nurses and other health workers are on the front lines of COVID-19, putting their health at risk to protect the community. We applaud each and every one of our medical workers here in the city of Torrance and communities throughout the country. You are the heroes among us. It's Takeout Tuesday, and many restaurants in Torrance have made changes to provide takeout and delivery options since the Safer at Home order took effect. Some have even modified their menu to offer a limited number of essentials, giving shoppers one less trip to make before going home. The community is encouraged to take the night off from cooking and order in tonight. Check out the city's temporary website, cityoftorranceca.com. It's designed to house all things COVID-19 related. On the website, you can search Torrance restaurants open for takeout, and you'll see a list of restaurants that's sure to satisfy whatever you're craving. As we approach one of the most critical weeks in the fight against the virus, big box retailers are modifying their store policies to help reduce the number of shoppers in stores at any given time. Here in Southern California, Costco is limiting shoppers in the warehouses to 2 people per membership card for the safety of its members as well as its employees. Costco has also shortened their hours, closing at 6:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Gas stations are open from 7:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays and 7:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. on weekends. Seniors 60 and older or those at risk can shop before it opens to the general public from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Walmart is also making some modifications. The nation's largest retailer said they will not allow more than 5 customers for each 1,000 square feet at any given time. That's roughly about 20% of the average store's capacity. Workers will mark a queue at a single entry door and direct arriving customers to line up there, where they'll be admitted one by one. Walmart joins Target and other retailer giants in trying to limit the number of customers in the store to curb the spread of the virus. Ralph's is also limiting the number of shoppers inside to 50% capacity to allow for improved physical distancing. They've also installed plexiglass at checkout lines at various locations and have encouraged all employees to wear face masks and gloves. The Los Angeles County Department of Children and Family Services is asking the community to help ensure children remain safe during this health crisis. April marks National Abuse Prevention Month, an awareness campaign designed to offer tools and resources to families in need of support. DCFS Director Bobby Cagle says with children out of school and parents working from home, concern for child safety has significantly increased. Cagle says along with physical abuse, food insecurities, and neglect are their biggest concerns for children at home. As family dynamics become challenging, especially with safer at home orders in place, parents, neighbors, family members should be on heightened alert. To learn more about Child Abuse Prevention Month and how you can help, go online to childwelfare.gov or call the DCFS Child Protection Hotline at 800-540-4000. Due to the coronavirus, the U.S. Census Bureau is extending the deadline by 2 weeks. Now, if you haven't done so already, all residents are reminded and encouraged to fill out their census questionnaires as soon as possible. The census takes place every 10 years, and this is the first time it's primarily offered online. The data collected will determine how federal funds are distributed for schools, infrastructure, and health systems. To fill out your survey, go to 2020census.gov. It's estimated to take just a few short minutes to complete. With rain in the forecast, the city's Public Works Department is reminding residents that free sandbags can be picked up this week. Torrance residents can receive up to 25 bags for free based on availability. Sandbags are available at the Torrance City Yard located at 20500 Madrona Avenue. Anyone wanting to pick up should bring a valid ID or a Torrance utility bill to show proof of residency. You can also call 310-781-6900 to make sure staff is available to assist you. City of Torrance employees from various departments have stepped up to take on another role during this crisis. Torrance Cares To Go program kicks off its second week of successfully packaging and delivering 450 bags of prepaid groceries to date, with an anticipated 750 total bags delivered by this Friday. Today, they'll ramp up delivery services to 100 bags thanks to 10 drivers from Torrance Transit Department. The Torrance Cares To Go program was designed to assist the city's most at-risk and vulnerable community who should not be out shopping for daily essentials. The cost of each prepackaged bag is $55, and you'll be able to find 18 items ranging from meat, poultry, to fresh produce and cleaning supplies. So far, 891 requests have been submitted by people interested in the delivery service, with room to take more sign-ups. Now, if you need the service but know someone who could benefit, you can make a monetary donation to support someone in need. You can also find that information at cityoftorranceca.com/TC2Go. Protecting Torrance City employees and supporting our essential workers during this health crisis has been a #1 priority. And in an effort to better protect Torrance Transit drivers and commuters, the city is looking into ways to offer a temporary barrier near the driver's area, as you can see an example in the pictures on the screen. Since the beginning of March, the Transit Department has implemented a rigorous sanitization effort that includes employees wearing masks, gloves, and making hand sanitizer and disinfectant sprays available to all transit employees. Vehicles are also disinfected each night. We'll be sure to keep you posted once these barriers have been installed. The City of Torrance wants to know what your needs are during this health crisis. An online survey called Torrance Cares is available to take if you haven't filled one out already. So far, the city's received 1,500 responses since its launch a week ago. This is a great way to get your voice heard and share how COVID-19 is impacting you and your family. In the most recent survey results, residents have shared that receiving daily notifications from the city regarding the coronavirus was preferred. Another finding was the top 3 biggest challenges people are facing. There were anxiety, shortage of supplies, and isolation. You can find the survey at cityoftorranceca.com. Residents are encouraged to take the short survey. We wanted to share this random act of kindness from someone in the community. Lisa Brubaker, owner of Balloons by Tommy, a Torrance-based business, delivered a balloon stethoscope to Torrance Memorial Medical Center yesterday, sending a heartfelt thank you to all of the healthcare heroes among us. What a great gesture and way to show how Torrance cares. And tonight, Torrance City Council members will meet virtually at 7 p.m. to discuss city business. Some of the items on the agenda includes the retirement resolution of 2 longtime city employees. Finance will ask the city to adopt a resolution to authorize city representatives to apply for and obtain federal disaster assistance funding. And the city's Citizen Development and Enrichment Committee will present the conceptual design for the 2021 Torrance Rose Flow. Council will adjourn in honor of longtime Torrance resident and beloved community member Mike Witkowski, who lost his battle to pancreatic cancer last week. You can catch the teleconference council meeting broadcast live at 7 p.m. right here on Torrance Citi Cable. And at the end of each program, we'd like to share your story of how you and your family, friends, and local businesses are all surviving this health crisis. Whether it's something fun to pass the time or something special you're doing in the community or something cool you saw, tell us all about it. Today we have some really special photos to share from Torrance resident Brittany Frazier. Let me give you the background story first. She wrote to us and wanted to share her story about her wonderful, resilient 92-year-old grandma Kathy. In mid-March, she and her family were moving Grandma Kathy Frazier to an assisted living community in Torrance from her residence near West High School. Now, on moving day, the family got together and loaded up the moving truck and tried to make it as special of a day as possible for her. Unfortunately, Grandma Kathy fell and broke her hip, and she was sent to Torrance Memorial Medical Center. She had a successful surgery thanks to the excellent care by hospital nurses, doctors, and staff. Now, Brittany says while her grandmother was at the hospital during this time, another patient in the same room had a visitor who later tested positive for COVID-19. Despite her grandma's tremendous progress with physical therapy for her hips, she had to remain at the hospital another 14 days for a mandatory quarantine. When the 14 days passed, Grandma Kathy was transported from the hospital to her new senior living facility and spend another 14 days in self-isolation. So with concern for Grandma Kathy, family members made signs and brought them to Grandma Kathy's home and placed them from a distance where she could safely see them. And while Grandma Kathy was wearing a face mask, they could tell she was smiling cheek to cheek. While the facility is not allowing visitors due to the safer at home order, they've set up video chatting for families to connect with members who live there. This Friday will be the end of her 14-day quarantine at her senior living center, and they are all very excited to see her. Grandma Kathy is quite the social butterfly. They're looking forward to the day when the family can all sit together for a family meal. Thank you, Brittany, for sharing this wonderful story of how members in the Torrance community cares, from the hospital down to the senior living facility in Torrance. What a truly heartwarming story. We love hearing stories like this and seeing great photos and videos that are being sent to us. Please keep them coming so that we can share your story of how Torrance cares. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, that's our update for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. If you have questions, please email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov and stay informed by signing up at torranceca.gov/torrancealerts and subscribe to the city's Facebook page. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.